Hello, ladies and gentlemen, our American patriots of Stillwater, Oklahoma. We are going to go over the pros and cons of living in Perkins, Oklahoma. If you're new to the channel, you don't know much about Perkins, Oklahoma, stick around because I'm going to tell you some crazy good stuff. 7 pros and 7 cons of Perkins, Oklahoma. Where is my headset earpiece thingy? I'm so sorry. I still have my earpiece in. Guys, if you don't already know, my name is Josh Barnett, and I am a real estate agent over at eXp Realty. I built this channel to help all of our future and current Stillwater, Oklahoma customers become more familiar with Stillwater, Oklahoma City and the Stillwater, Oklahoma metro area. So if that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing to the channel. And at the end of the video, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it 2 thumbs down. 2 thumbs down, not just one. You got to really stick it to me and hit it twice. Whatever amount of times you hit it even times. All right, guys. Stillwater, Oklahoma. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email when you're relocated to, moved in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and Stillwater, Oklahoma metro area. Pro number 1 about Perkins, Oklahoma. It's a small town. Literally, it's a small town. I can drive through Perkins in probably 7 minutes tops. If I hit both lights and the stop sign, it'll take me about 7 minutes to go from the south end to the north end of Perkins, Oklahoma. And if I'm driving from the east to the west, it'll probably take me 3 minutes. 3 minutes. That's it. It is a small town. So some of the benefits of a small town are things like children still get to walk home from school. You'll see them walking home from school in Perkins, Oklahoma. You absolutely will. When you want to go to the gas station, there's 3 to choose from, and you can get to any one of them in about 7 minutes. When you're going from the grocery store to the Sonic, or the grocery store to the Cafe 33, or the grocery store to the Mexican restaurant, it'll only take you about 5 minutes to get there. Small town benefits. It's all right there. Con number 1 about Perkins, Oklahoma is there's no Walmart. Is that really a con, Josh? It could be. It could be. There's been plenty of times I had to go by the Walmart store to get my tire changed. And at the same time I was getting my tire changed, I was able to go grocery shopping. It could be. Now, there's not a situation like that in Perkins, Oklahoma, because it's a small town. But pro number 2, Williams. Yes, Williams grocery store is an amazing grocery store when you need some things that you may have forgot when you're coming home from the city and you're like, I forgot to pick this up while I was at Walmart. You can stop at Williams and pick it up, or you could do all of your shopping at Williams. Now, my son does have a gluten intolerance, so we still go to Stillwater, Oklahoma, their Sprouts, to get a lot of his food because Williams doesn't carry a large selection of gluten-free food. But that's with all stores. Go to Walmart. It's got one little section that's the gluten-free section. Now, you'll be able to find lots of other brands on the shelves that are gluten-free, but the literal gluten-free section is small. And in the Williams grocery store in Perkins, Oklahoma, they've got all your shopping needs, folks. Con number 2, there is one main road through town, both ways. Now, there are roads that go around. Perkins, Oklahoma. But there's only one main road that goes around it. And during rush hour, folks, you might have to sit at that stop sign for at least 7 minutes. I know. That's silly. Pro number 3, it is walkable. Like I was talking about, kids do walk home from school because it is a small town. Therefore, the houses are near the town. Now, of course, if you live out in the rural areas of Perkins, Oklahoma, your kids will be jumping on the bus to get home from school, and you won't be walking to Williams when you live out in rural Oklahoma because it might take you rural Perkins, Oklahoma, because it might take you 2 to 3 miles to get there. But in general, if you live in Perkins, it is walkable. You could walk to the city hall. You could walk to the donut store. You could walk to the park. You could walk to the splash pad. You could walk to the pawn shop. You could walk to Sonic. You could walk to the Casey's gas store. You could walk over to the tag agency. It is walkable if you live in town. Con number 3, the stop sign right in the middle of town. Like I talked about earlier, there's only one main road that goes right through Perkins, Oklahoma. That stop sign right in the middle of town definitely makes the wait a little longer during rush hour. Literally, there's a stop sign in the middle of town, folks. When you're driving through it north to south, there's a stop sign. I kid you not. So Pro number 4, it is a great location to Stillwater. Look, if you don't want to live in Stillwater, the big honking city of Stillwater, Oklahoma, I joke, Stillwater, Oklahoma is still a great hometown too, then you can live in Perkins, Oklahoma. And folks, you're only about 13 minutes from Stillwater when you live in Perkins, Oklahoma. You might be a little less than that if you drive a little over the speed limit, but we don't recommend doing that on this channel. Con number 4, it takes about an hour to get to Oklahoma City. So if you've got to go to the zoo, if you've got to go to the state capitol, if you have to do anything inside the center of Oklahoma City, it takes you about an hour. But who really needs to do that? You could get to Guthrie, folks, in less than 30 minutes. You can get to Guthrie in less than 30 minutes. It has a super Walmart. It has a builder supply. It has a lot of things. If you don't feel like going to Stillwater, Stillwater's closer. But if you just want to get something new and fresh, instead of going to Stillwater, you could jump on 33 and go straight over to Guthrie. You absolutely can. But it does take you an hour to get to Oklahoma City. Pro number 5, Perkins, Oklahoma. You're going to love this, especially if you got kiddos, grand kiddos, or you just love going to a park and splash pad as an adult. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Don't do that. But it does have an amazing splash pad with gates around it, fences. It has a 4-foot chain link fence around the splash pad, which is great for the little kiddos. And it has parks inside Perkins, Oklahoma. There's one right next to the splash pad. There's one over by the school. And then there's one over by the baseball courts. How did that look, you baseball players out there? Was that a good baseball swing? I think it was a little high. I think that was way too high. I didn't want to hit my mic. But yes, Perkins, Oklahoma has some great parks and even great walking trails, especially at the park over by the elementary school, intermediate school. I believe that's what it is. Con number 5. Man, this is something you guys, you'd be like, really, Josh? That's a con? Yes, it is. If you're having to play in that splash pad with your kiddos during the summer and they want to go to the bathroom, that bathroom is freezing, folks. It is freezing. It's like that cold. But, you know, if you're hot outside and you're not soaking wet because you've been in the splash pad with your kiddos, that bathroom feels good. It feels good. But if you were in that splash pad with your kiddos, not sitting on the park bench underneath the, what is that thing called that you sit under? The thing at parks that people sit under? What is that called? God, I can't think of the name. But if you are getting wet and you do have to take the kiddo to the bathroom, it is freezing cold, folks. Now, before I get into pro number 6, I want to remind you guys, I am a real estate agent. The team of agents that I work with, the XP Realty and I, were absolutely here to earn your business when you're relocated to move within Stillwater, Oklahoma, and Stillwater, Oklahoma metro area. This channel goes about Stillwater, Oklahoma, and Stillwater, Oklahoma metro area in detail, so you can glean information before moving there. The team of agents that I work with, we absolutely got your back when you're making your move to Stillwater, Oklahoma. Pro number 6, best tag agency in Payne County. Best tag agency in Payne County is the Perkins Tag Agency. Mr. Sasser owns that tag agency. The ladies that work with him there are amazing. If you have any tag agency needs, if you're going to sell a car, if you're going to get a tag or anything like that, I highly recommend meeting the customers or going to the Perkins, Oklahoma Tag Agency for all your Department of Motor Vehicle what is it called? Business. Department of Motor Vehicle Business. Amazing tag agency. Con number 6, the speed limit coming from the south of town into Perkins makes you slow down way too early. You're going to be coming up over a hill down into Perkins, Oklahoma, and you're not even halfway down the hill, and they're like, whoa, you're a mile away from town. You better slow down, son, from 65 to 55. And you haven't even crossed the river yet. You haven't even literally crossed the river yet. And they've got you slowing down to 55. And then right after you get on the other side of the river, it's like immediate. They got you slowing down to 65 or 45. So you're already creeping along and you still got another mile before you get to town. There's nothing out there but the river and cows. And they've got you slowing down way early. So con number 6, it's kind of partial. It makes you slow down way too much. Pro number 7, Ralph's Packing Company. Ralph's Packing Company. Oh my goodness. If you don't go to the butcher, if you don't go to a packing company to get your meat, when you're living in Stillwater, Oklahoma, in the Stillwater, Oklahoma metro area, especially Perkins, Oklahoma, go to Ralph's. Go to Ralph's, get your brisket. Go to Ralph's, get your beef bacon. That's right. I said beef bacon. Try it out. Woo! It is amazing. Get your smoked hickory sharp cheese. What do they call it? Smoked Gouda cheese from Ralph's. Get your pre-cooked, already made brisket from Ralph's Packing Company when you're living in the Perkins, Oklahoma metro area. It is just at the first stoplight from the south of town. You just head off what is that called? West towards the casino. And then right before you get to the casino, that is where the Ralph's Meeking Company is, right there. So you're going to love it. You're going to love Ralph's Packing Company. You are going to love it. Those ladies are super helpful too. And be sure before you check out to get some of the beef sticks so you can share the beef sticks with the kiddos in the car, or the grandma, or whoever's in the car with you. Or if it's just yourself, get yourself a couple. Okay. And then comment on this video and be like, oh my gosh, Josh, Ralph's was amazing. And I'll be like, I know. Where's mine? Why didn't you call me? That way we could hang out and we could have a couple beef sticks together. And then con number 7, when living in Perkins, Oklahoma, is Ralph's Packing Company, because you can get way too much food there and you can eat way too much food there because it is amazing. So con number 7 is also pro number 7, and they're both Ralph's Packing Company. And it's just because Ralph's Packing Company packs on the pounds on my waistline. That is today's video. That is the pros and cons of Perkins, Oklahoma for 2023, folks. Like I said before, agents that I work with, eXp Realty and I, we're absolutely here to earn your business and help you with all your real estate needs. So give us a call, shoot, text, send us an email. That way the agents that I work with and I can help you when you're relocated to move within Perkins, Oklahoma, the Perkins, Oklahoma metro area. If you've ever thought about a career in real estate, or if you're a realtor or a real estate agent watching my channel and you want to learn more about how eXp Realty is obsessed with agent success, do not hesitate to reach out to me either. This is my career website. eXp Realty is hiring and training the most amazing real estate agents in the whole world, folks. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll see you on the next one. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed today's content. Thank you so much for your viewership, and I'll see you on the next video.